Welcome to Global Hub Updates. Please subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon for more updates. Manila, Philippines, CNN. In a world of superpowers, one Southeast Asian nation quietly shaped the destinies of both Russia and Israel, not through force, but through compassion. The Philippines, an archipelago of over 7,000 islands, became a sanctuary when others turned their backs. Its acts of humanity forged bonds with Moscow and Tel Aviv that still echo today. Why does this island nation matter to such different countries? The answer lies in forgotten chapters of history. Sometimes the strongest alliances are built on a helping hand in desperate times. The Philippines offered that help twice, creating a legacy of friendship that endures in diplomacy, culture, and security. This is not a tale of treaties, but of refugees finding hope on distant shores. Join us as we uncover how the Philippines became a crucial, though often overlooked, friend to both Russia and Israel. The nation's true strength, as you'll see, is measured by its heart. The year was 1923. The Russian Civil War had ended, leaving thousands of white Russian refugees stranded in Shanghai, stateless, penniless, and unwanted. Country after country turned them away, their future bleak. Then, hope emerged from an unlikely place: the Philippines. Though an American colony, the Filipino people responded with compassion, not suspicion. They saw a human crisis, not a political problem, and decided to act. Navigating international laws and colonial bureaucracy, Filipinos organized and petitioned to welcome the refugees. In 1923, the first group arrived in Manila, given food, shelter, and a chance to rebuild. A larger wave came in 1949, as over 6,000 white Russians fled communist China to a camp on Tubabao Island. For 2 years, Tubabao became a little Russia, complete with churches, schools, and theaters. Local Filipinos shared resources and friendship, treating the Russians as guests, not outcasts. This kindness was never forgotten. It laid the foundation for a unique relationship between two vastly different cultures. The story of the White Russians in the Philippines is a testament to empathy prevailing in turbulent times. Even in crisis, humanity can triumph. The Philippines' open door changed lives and history. This act of compassion would echo for generations. It was the beginning of a bond that would shape both nations' futures. Why did the Philippines open its doors? The answer lies in Bayanihan, a spirit of communal unity and mutual support. Bayanihan isn't just about helping neighbors, it extends to strangers in need. When the White Russians' plight became known, Filipinos responded instinctively, seeing them as kapwa, fellow humans. This empathy is rooted in centuries of tradition and a shared history of struggle. Having endured colonization and hardship, Filipinos understand vulnerability and oppression. Their decision to help was not political but a reflection of national identity, resilient, compassionate, and united. Bayanihan became a call to action, practiced on an international scale. The White Russians were not burdens but guests deserving of dignity. This worldview allowed Filipinos to look past politics and see the simple need for safety and shelter. Compassion for the Philippines is not just a value, it's a way of life. The kindness shown to White Russian refugees planted seeds of goodwill that blossomed decades later. After the Cold War, this shared history provided a unique foundation for renewed ties. Today, Russia sees the Philippines as a key Southeast Asian partner, with growing trade in wheat, oil, tropical fruits, and electronics. Cultural exchanges thrive: Russian ballet in Manila, Filipino artists in Russia, and a monument on Tubabao commemorating their shared past. Diplomatically, the relationship has reached new heights, with cooperation in security, counterterrorism, and even space exploration. Russia provides military equipment and training, strengthening Philippine security. What began as an act of compassion has evolved into a strategic alliance. The legacy of Tubabao continues to shape both nations' futures. As Nazi persecution swept Europe, Jewish refugees found doors closed everywhere, except in the Philippines. President Manuel Quezon, with U.S. High Commissioner Paul McNutt and Manila's Jewish community, launched an open-door policy. Despite bureaucratic hurdles, Quezon was determined. When the time of need came, our country was willing to extend a hand of welcome. He offered to resettle up to 10,000 Jews on Mindanao and issued visas for about 1,300, known as the Manilaners, between 1937 and 1941. For these families, doctors, musicians, entrepreneurs, the Philippines was salvation. The plan was cut short by the Japanese invasion, but the lives saved are a testament to Filipino courage. Filipinos, soon to face their own occupation, shared what little they had with their new neighbors. This shared experience forged an unbreakable bond between Filipino and Jewish communities. The Philippines stood on the right side of history, guided by conscience. This act of compassion is a profound, often overlooked part of Holocaust history. It's a legacy that endures to this day. After World War II, the fate of the Jewish people came before the United Nations. In 1947, the UN proposed partitioning Palestine into Arab and Jewish states, Resolution 181. The vote was razor-thin, every ballot mattered. The Philippines, newly independent, could have abstained to avoid controversy. Instead, it voted yes, the only Asian nation to do so. That single vote was decisive, 33 in favor, 13 against, 10 abstentions. Without the Philippines, Israel's birth might have been delayed or denied. This was not just politics, but a continuation of the compassion shown to Jewish refugees. President Manuel Roxas felt a deep sense of obligation, recognizing the Jewish right to a homeland after centuries of persecution. The Philippines' vote was an act of solidarity, cementing a bond with Israel that would last for generations. It was a fulfillment of the promise made when the first Manilaners found refuge on its shores. The world took notice. Compassion had changed the course of history. The Philippines' moral courage became part of Israel's foundation story. Israel never forgot the Philippines' crucial vote and its rescue of Holocaust refugees. When Israel declared independence, the Philippines was among the first to recognize it, forging a bond in the darkest of times. This history fostered deep kinship and respect. Filipino caregivers in Israel are treated as family, a living legacy of Quezon's open door. Both nations, democracies and volatile regions, share values of resilience and self-reliance. Israel is a reliable partner, sending disaster relief to the Philippines after typhoons, a modern-day Bayanihan. Monuments in both countries honor their shared history. The friendship is not just policy, but a connection between peoples. Acts of compassion created a bond that withstands time and politics. The Israeli-Filipino relationship is a powerful example of how kindness shapes nations. Today, the Philippines' friendships with Russia and Israel have evolved into dynamic partnerships. With Israel, the focus is on agricultural technology, water management, and advanced military cooperation, vital for food security and national defense. Israeli companies help Filipino farmers boost yields, while security ties provide critical tools and training. With Russia, collaboration is expanding in science, energy, and technology, nuclear power, space, and medical research. Joint projects and educational exchanges are opening new opportunities for Filipinos. Tourism is booming. Russians flock to Philippine beaches, while Filipinos visit Israel as pilgrims. These people-to-people exchanges keep the friendships alive beyond government halls. The partnerships are built on trust, not just transactions. The goodwill of the past continues to open doors for the future. Compassion remains the foundation of these modern alliances. The Philippines' relationships with Russia and Israel prove that compassion is a form of power. By sheltering refugees, the nation built trust and gratitude that outlasted any political deal. Its influence is measured not by might, but by moral standing and the courage to act on principle. The Philippines became a quiet leader, showing that even a small nation can have an outsized impact. Today, partnerships in technology, energy, and education are just the beginning. The goodwill earned by past generations continues to create opportunities for the future. History is shaped not just by treaties, but by quiet acts of kindness. The story of this Pacific nation and its unlikely friends is a testament to the enduring power of a helping hand. It challenges us to look beyond headlines and recognize that the strongest alliances are forged in compassion. In the end, the Philippines' greatest legacy is its heart, a lesson for the world.